Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. I hope you are well. I hope your day is good. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This news is coming from Burkina Faso. It's concerning agriculture and also the internally displaced people. I put two videos together. In this one, the agriculture minister and urban development minister has visited one of the villages, how they are doing with their farms, if it is doing good, if it is doing bad, how is everything going on? Family, please listen and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
Not long ago, it wasn't easy to stay there, let alone talk about products. Today, here we are. There is a producer of this caliber who is producing and working here. It's because beforehand there were people who made efforts, people who made sacrifices. There is a leader, Comrade Captain Ibrahim Traore, who was able to create momentum. So these are living proofs of action and results of the actions that have been carried out over the past 3 years. Today we are on a seed farm and there are other farms in the area. And that means there are people here producing and earning a living. And this would not have been possible without determination, without commitment, and of course without the leadership that made it possible to reclaim these different parts of our territory, to bring peace to them, and to ensure that people can settle there. And of course with your blessings, with the blessings of our ancestors, to be able to produce. Yesterday we were also in the field of a seed producer. We were able to see what is happening there. Today we are in Mr. Bikaba's field as well to see the reality for ourselves. I was told that there have already been 2 inspections by the General Directorate of Plant Production to ensure that the seed production process is being followed. We are also pleased that there are such stakeholders who, through their efforts, bring in many others through facilitation. We are in a new dynamic and we want the people to become more self-reliant and to be able to take their destiny into their own hands instead of waiting for everything from the state. Because the state will never be able to do everything.
Be here today and then to admire everything that is being done. I think we must first bow our heads and pay tribute to our brave defense and security forces. And also the VDPs who have worked hard to restore this sense of calm. So as you said, by coming here, we want to show all our solidarity. This government solidarity requires us to come by nonetheless. To be able to express, let's say, our thanks and all the appreciation we have for these brave people who allow us to stand tall. And if today we are able to produce in peace, it is thanks to the leadership of the President of Faso, as you mentioned. So we are here to say that the fight continues. We are not going to rest on our laurels. We have managed, let's say, to bring about peace. There are certainly still more days ahead, but I believe that with the support of the defense and security forces, we will be able to secure things even more and increase our production.
We are truly filled with joy because 2 ministers coming out to the field of a younger brother, a great producer, are now the stars of this country. So it really touches our hearts. It has truly satisfied us. It will boost the momentum of the work. What he was able to do this year, tomorrow he will multiply even more. We have 35 plots here, 32 of maize and 3 plots of cotton. But altogether what we do amounts to 600 plots. Here we work on 5 blocks. So here, this is the last block we cleared in 2023 and it's the first production of this year in this series. We produce 4.5 tons per plot for maize. Thanks to the efforts of our armed forces and our internal security forces, today we have units stationed in very remote areas, which is allowing the gradual return of the population. The goal is that after the rainy season we can resume investments and produce during the dry season in this major production area. In any case, congratulations to all those involved. Congratulations to you, but now as the main official at the regional level, to the stakeholders who are the producers, but also to the agricultural agents who have understood the change in paradigm, who have embraced the new dynamic, who have gotten involved, and who themselves are now working on improvements together with the local populations. Thanks to the support we've been able to provide in terms of mobility resources, they are now able to be closer to the producers. because as studies show, technical support accounts for nearly 40% when it comes to yield outcomes. And we will wait for the harvests. As I said this year, we do not want to report even a single kilogram less than the target of 7 million tons set for us by His Excellency, Comrade Captain Ibrahim Traore.
Thank you so much, families, for listening. I was saying last year was experimental stage, and this year you can tell the crops are doing great. So yes, it's not experimental stage. They want it to be working and working properly. And as you can tell, the farmers are happy. Thousands of people working on this field. It's not an easy work, job creating. And this is what the people sometimes when they come out, they contribute money, they are happy because now they have aim, they have something to wake up to go to farm because that's what they do best. This is their jobs that they do best. And how do they have peace to do it? I think you watched one video already before this, the drones that they are using. It's not only to protect the farm or distribute seed and all that, or watch the farm, is to protect them as well. So that's what you are saying. Anyway, families, I've added another video to this one, eternally displaced people, women, how they have organized, working in their farms together. Their testimonies. I will be back. Thank you for your time.
There have also been changes in the field of agriculture over the past 3 years. These advances are due to the implementation of the Agro-Silvopastoral Initiative. And through this initiative, many achievements and forms of support have been carried out in the Kolse region. We see this in the following report by Jacques Wedrago.
Since the rise to power of the MPSR2, the field of agriculture has been booming in the Kolse region, especially with the implementation of the presidential initiative, namely the Agro-Silvopastoral Offensive, aimed at ensuring food self-sufficiency in the land of upright people. With these initiatives, the Kolse region has benefited from numerous supports and achievements in the field of agriculture. For the 2024 to 2025 agricultural season, lowlands covering more than 640 hectares have been developed for the benefit of 2,600 people, displaced persons, returnees and vulnerable host populations in the provinces that make up the region, namely Bam, Namentenga and Sanbontenga. And for the current agricultural season, more than 1,230 hectares of lowlands have also been developed to assist over 8,700 displaced people, returnees and host populations in the region. In addition to these various achievements, the Burkinabe government has provided significant support in terms of inputs and tractors for free plowing. To this end, for the 2024 to 2025 dry season, nearly 70 tons of seed, 640 tons of fertilizer, and 156 tons of organic manure have been made available to producers in the region. And for the 2025 to 2026 IMI season, for that, more than 415 tons of seed, 2,800 tons of fertilizer, and 437 tons of organic manure have been provided to the Kulpelogo region by the government of Burkina Faso, not to mention the 21 tractors allocated for free plowing to support vulnerable populations.
In the spirit of the offensive in Agro-Silvopastoral, this time in Gawa, the Association for Social Cohesion and Women's Well-Being is standing alongside internally displaced women. It helps them gain access to plots of land for growing maize and cowpeas. At the moment, the association is supporting around 40 internally displaced women in this way. Akile Medad Christophe Da on site in Gawa for the report.
This maize field of about 1 hectare in Sector 1 of Gawa is cultivated by internally displaced women. This project is led by the Association for Social Cohesion and Women's Well-Being. The goal is to strengthen the autonomy of displaced women.
We tried to see if we could look for land to see how we could manage on our own. The fertile and abundant land so that we could diligently try to independently fend for ourselves and sustain our lives.
We've been here for about 4 years now. It was the president of the association who found this piece of land for us. The maize we will harvest will help us feed our children.
In addition to their maize field, the displaced women also grow cowpeas with the support of the humanitarian and agricultural services. The Association for Social Cohesion and Women's Well-Being supervises these initiatives.
We receive support with seeds. When we started on the other side near the lowland, we first went to the provincial office and they directed us to social services. There, we received support with various things, including a hoe.
After the rainy season, the internally displaced women refuse to remain inactive during the dry season. They are advocating for the development of their maize fields so they can practice market gardening.
After this rainy season, we are asking for help to develop our maize field so that we can do market gardening. That's what we used to do before coming here.
In addition to agricultural activities, the Association for the Promotion of Social Cohesion and Women's Well-Being equips its members to engage in income-generating activities such as soap production.
Families, you heard them all, how the government is helping them to settle down, to be working, those women with their children at their back, working hard. You know what? When I was watching them weeding, I was thinking, I'm glad that this is not spraying of a weedicide, to a weed killer, because some places, I want to name countries, but no, I won't. Some places, they just spray them to kill them, and this spray goes in the food. Now, we don't know what we are eating anymore. And I'm happy to see these women doing what they know to do best. Even though it's hard working, at least they can have organic food to eat. And that's why many of at times they live longer than other countries. The laziness is too much. I mean, there are machines that they can use, but for now, this is what they can afford. They themselves have to do it themselves until they can afford those machines to use to weed instead of the weedicide or a weed killer that people are using heavily. It's expensive as well, but then no, put the money aside. Put the money aside. Also, how it can go into the food that we eat. That's what sometimes I think of and worry about. Anyway, families, I will leave you here. There's more on this topic that I will bring to you later on because I don't want it to be too long. Thank you so much for your time. Credit to Faso 7 BF1 SIG for sharing this news with us. Thank you all for doing your best to bring out the news from all these villages, the farms, for us to know what is going on because we are interested. We want to know what is going on there. My VIPs, my kings and queens, my returning families, thank you. Thank you for your time. If you are new here, my name is Mambi, and you are very welcome to join the family under the comment section. Let us know where you are listening and watching from. Thank you for doing that. Please kindly share the videos, like it if possible as well. It helps the video to go a bit further than usual. Thank you for doing that in advance. I will see you soon, my families. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed. Bye-bye for now.